Welcome to GardenLuxe, where elegance meets outdoor inspiration. In today's video, we'll explore 20 exquisite garden decoration ideas to help transform your outdoor space into a luxurious escape. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more beautiful garden design inspirations every week. A courtyard reveals perfect symmetry. Gravel paths divide clipped boxwoods into floral quadrants. Pale lavender, creamy roses, and sage fill each square. At the center, a limestone fountain whispers softly, framed by espaliered trees. Morning light paints everything golden, and the air feels scented, serene, and full of gentle charm. A terraced garden ascends gracefully. Curved stone steps are bordered by white peonies and blush foxgloves, while forest grass flows like silk. A reflecting pool above catches the sky's blue, cradled by climbing vines on a stucco wall. It's a harmonious scene of elevation, elegance, and botanical poetry. A circular garden, framed by olive trees, balances modern geometry with natural softness. Lavender, salvia, and white geraniums fill the beds around a marble sculpture. Tall cypress guard the edges. Sunlight spills gently across the gravel, casting structured shadows. Every detail feels intentional, yet effortlessly luxurious. Rows of flowering crabapple trees form a green canopy. Beneath, a narrow garden unfolds in symmetry and calm. Soft pastels bloom from foxgloves and catmint, while thyme carpets the ground. Cobblestones, softened with moss, curve through the space, inviting viewers into a secluded, elegant garden path. A sunken garden exudes drama. Structured hedges define the space, while ornamental grasses sway gently. In the center, a black water mirror reflects sky and koi alike. Planters of bay anchor each corner. Roses bloom in pale waves, offering softness to the garden's sleek geometry. Twilight descends on a cobblestone path leading to a vine-covered arbor. Soft clouds of agapanthus and asters glow in the golden light. Garden lamps cast halos over lush beds, turning the narrow walk into a magical passage. The shadows dance gently across the flowers and stone. A central reflecting pool forms the garden's spine. White tulips and ivory cosmos flank both sides. Slim topiary in clay pots adds vertical balance. Terracotta tiles underfoot feel warm and grounding. At the far end, a jasmine arch hints at secrets beyond this calm, elegant oasis. cozy garden nook, English daisies and coral bells spill over curved stone beds. A birdbath rests among flowering sage, and an antique urn adds aged beauty. Light filters through a dogwood canopy, casting patterned shadows. The air is gentle, the space both peaceful and refined. A rooftop garden floats above the city. Boxwoods and zinc planters line the edges, filled with hydrangeas and swaying grasses. Herringbone stone flooring adds texture and order. As dusk approaches, warm lantern light glows. Nature meets skyline here, in a dance of form, softness, and elevated calm. A broad lawn stretches between flowering borders. Pink astilbe and blue salvia pop against sculptural agaves and fan palms. The granite ground glistens slightly under early sunlight. Soft motion animates the flowers, while stillness anchors the design. It's a fresh, balanced mix of structure and bloom. A gravel courtyard centers on a marble basin, overflowing with ivy. Raised stone beds brim with rosemary, kale, and lavender, forming a tapestry of silver, green, and soft purple. Climbing roses scale a lattice screen, their blooms catching angled light. The effect is intimate, aged, and graceful. A hedge-lined alleyway becomes a green corridor. Alliums rise above lush hostas, foxgloves reaching skyward. The flagstone path below glows under slanted light, its edges lined with delicate ground cover. This narrow space feels deliberate and secluded, perfect for slow walks through softness and shade. A terrace opens into a field of movement. Grasses ripple in the breeze, marble spheres rest in contrast. White and dusky pink flowers peek through the green, while warm-toned gravel beneath glows at golden hour. The garden pulses with light and breathes with elegant rhythm. A vine-covered pergola shelters a petite formal garden. Square flower beds of roses and nepeta sit between honey-toned gravel. Urns overflow with verbena. Above, the wooden beams cast delicate shadows that shift with time. Each moment reveals a new composition of grace and symmetry. In a courtyard echoing French charm, lavender rings a gravel center. Fruit trees stand espaliered along stone walls, surrounding a quiet iron fountain. Concentric flower beds layer color and height. Stock, delphiniums, and cornflowers bloom freely. Sunlight adds a gentle glow to this rustic elegance. A hillside garden forms in tiers. Stone walls hold beds of iris, lamb's ear, and sedum. Moss grows between stones. Boulders add natural sculpture. At the bottom, a pond mirrors the sky and surrounding foliage. This landscape feels born of the earth, timeless and serene. A formal promenade leads to a classical pavilion. Limestone paths stretch forward, flanked by wild yet ordered borders. Poppies, phlox, salvia, and fennel sway gently. The structure at the end reflects in a still basin, anchoring the scene with grandeur, history, and floral harmony. Behind pale stucco walls, a compact courtyard glows. Ground-level sedum nestles between limestone tiles. Geometric planting beds burst with hellebores and ranunculus. A vertical green wall adds lush height. Overhead, rose vines filter the sunlight into moving lace patterns. The garden is intimate, bright, and elegant. A rectangular lawn lies between two layered borders. Foxgloves rise in the back, followed by daisies and lamb's ear at the front. A narrow gravel path runs along one side. It's quiet, composed, and contemplative. A green room where time slows and the garden breathes softly. A narrow garden becomes a textural gallery, gravel ground with smooth stepping stones, flanked by alternating grasses, hydrangeas, and sculptural evergreens. A pale stucco wall with ivy frames the space. Sunlight from above filters through tall trees, highlighting color, form, and contrast. The space feels both restrained and rich. Thank you for joining us on this journey through serene paths, graceful blooms, and timeless garden design. We hope these visuals inspire your next outdoor transformation. Like this video, leave a comment with your favorite idea, and subscribe to GardenLuxe for more elegant garden inspirations. See you in the next video.